Okay, so every year we grow two types of bean. The French bean, which is a low bean, grows about 1 foot high, close to the ground. It's very productive. There are different kinds. Some are yellow, some are purple, some are green. They make a delicious winter feed when you've frozen them. And the runner beans, which grow up strings. Now the runner beans are very prolific and they provide a lot of food for a small area. And over the top of the trench we build a very, very strong and secure structure so that the beans can climb up the strings without being blown over in the summer gales. And they will fruit sometime in September usually. Long beans, nearly 1 foot long, to be sliced up and again blanched and put in the deep freeze. When we make a seed bed, the first thing we must do is get rid of all the annual weeds that are growing on the ground. We can scythe them off, rake them off, take them away. It doesn't matter if we leave some roots in the ground because we can rotivate them in and they won't regenerate because they're annual plants. After that, we need to rotivate again, probably 2 weeks later, 10 days later, to control any weeds that might have germinated. And then again another 10 days later before we start to sow the seeds. We then rotivate in the morning on a nice sunny day and we rake it level and we sow our seeds in the same afternoon. So when we make a seed bed, we don't want any stones bigger than a golf ball. Any stone bigger than a golf ball will make it difficult to hoe to control the weeds later. It's very late to be sowing them, but we've got all of August and September is good growing weather. And if we get rain, which we will get tonight, this is good. They'll grow quickly. The only problem you have with beans is when they're sown, the birds will eat the seeds. And normally when I sow the beans, I put fleece over the top after they've been sown to stop the birds digging out the seeds. Once the garden begins to produce food, which will be in the middle of June, the job of harvesting begins. They have to be harvested when they're ready, and they have to be carefully blanched, put in boiling water for a minute before they can be put in the deep freeze. And this should all be done on the same day. People often don't realize how much time is spent in harvesting and then preparing your food. Sometimes you're working till 2 o'clock in the morning to get everything in the deep freeze before you start again the next day.